Hello. Welcome to Studyinslovakia. Today we are going to discuss about a very interesting topic, that is doing business in Slovakia. That's a very big career option, and we have a very special guest with us. He has been previously in the channel and you know him. He's Roman Frnčo. Frnčo, sorry.
Thank you for invitation. My name is Frnčo.
Frnčo, okay.
It's a hard name to spell it, so it's okay. Even like Slovaks sometimes like mistake.
Okay, because Frnčo, the Ova part is actually a Slovak female thing.
Yeah.
But he's like my brother, so it's okay. Frnčo. So, well, basically today we are going to discuss about business, doing business in Slovakia. So after you finish your studies, or maybe you are an investor or a businessman from abroad and you want to expand in Slovakia, so how you want to do it, and what are the steps required, what are the type of companies we're going to discuss about it. So stick on to the video. See you. So welcome back. Here is Roman with me, and today we are going to go through some steps and the types of companies that we can open here in Slovakia. So I have a set of questions that can guide you about doing business in Slovakia, starting a startup, or choosing it as a career option. So firstly, Roman, tell me, what are the types of companies that we can open here in Slovakia, like limited liability company or proprietorship? What are the types?
Yeah, there are more types of companies, and like first distinction is if you want to like do business as a sole trader. Here is called like živnosť, business license. So and in this type of business is very easy to open. You can do it even like in one day. It depends if you are like European citizen or you are abroad, but in both cases, if you are here, is not like problem. And with this like option, great is like very easy to open, but like disadvantages are that you are like responsible with your own property and your own money.
So it means something like in case of bankruptcy, the government or anyone can charge me, but not the company, right?
Yes, because you are doing business on your own name, on your own response.
Okay, so that's basically živnosť or proprietorship. What about like limited liability company or bigger companies with like shares? What are those called and how?
Yeah. Second most popular option how to do business is limited liability company. Here it's called spoločnosť, ručením, obmedzeným. In short, is like SRO.
Pretty long thing, okay.
Yeah. And it means like company with limited liability. So in this opening this company, it's even it's not like hard to open it. Like there are little more cost. This process is like take a little longer. In reality, it can be like 3 weeks to 4 weeks or something like that. And in this case, it's even like better because if you are doing business as sole trader, you are doing own business as you. But sometimes you need some partnership. You have like business partner, and this type of company is very good for them. Then you have like limited liability company, but public one where you have like
shares. So you have like IPO type of, not IPO, but before that you can issue the number of shares and
something like that. But this is like even there is a bigger administration cost. It's like better for bigger businesses, and you need to pay more on beginning. There is some advantages that like selling of shares are more easy and so on. But in reality, this SRO, this normal limited liability company, is like I think 95%.
The ideal one, let's say.
Yeah. Then you have another types. They are more rare even here. It is like something like general partnership or something like that, when both like traders are responsible with their own like property, or you can have that one is responsible with his own property and another is not. So and then you have some like something like some consortium or something like, I don't know how to say it, like another like types of partnership business. But it's like this živnosť, this sole trader, and this limited liability company, this like basic one, this is like the best options.
Okay. So it's either the SRO or the živnosť.
Yeah.
I see. Can a foreigner open like any type of these companies staying abroad? Because for example, I personally have a živnosť over here, but that's because I already stay here. But what about the people who want to open a company, like let's say remotely, and they want to work remotely in Slovakia or even come further after opening the company in
Yeah.
Slovakia?
With this živnosť, sole trader, there is distinction if you are like from third countries, so like you are from India,
Non-EU countries, let's say.
yeah, or if you are from EU country. If you are from EU country, it's not problem. You don't need to have here like some resident permit or something like that. You can easily open it. If you are like abroad, for the sole trader, you need to have some residence permit. Without it, you cannot like open it because you will be waiting for opening for this resident permit process. But on this SRO, this limited liability company, there is no problem. But one is that you need to have executive officer, so like CEO.
CEO, okay.
And this one needs to have like residence permit here. So without this, you cannot open it. But if you have some like Slovak one or not needs to be Slovak, but it needs to be like have residence in the EU.
Okay, so for example, if I am, let's say, from India or I'm from, I don't know, Korea, okay, and I don't know anyone in Slovakia, okay, but I saw on internet that it's a good idea to open, let's say, company in Slovakia.
Yeah.
So can I directly, as a foreigner, open it like from Korea, or do I need to have a CEO appointed inside Slovakia in order to open it?
You need to have someone who has residence permit here because without that, you in reality you cannot open it because you need to have someone. So
and
but
this-
it's not problem. You can be like shareholder, but you cannot be executive officer, the CEO.
But with živnosť also it's the same. Like I
Yeah,
can be
yeah.
CEO and owner at the same time, or I can be either of the one.
In živnosť, it's more easier because in živnosť you don't have like CEO and shareholders and so on. That's why it's like you are doing business on your own account in your own name. So it's like you don't have this like structure like some board or something like that. So.
So it's actually quite interesting, guys, over here that if you're opening an SRO, which is the limited liability company, it means basically that you need to have someone in Slovakia or in EU who in the EU who will help you to do your visa and all those things, and who is, let's say, a C-suite person. Whereas if you're doing a živnosť, which is the proprietorship, you are itself the owner and you are yourself the CEO or CFO or whatever. Okay, so you yourself can issue a visa later on if you want to come to do business or anything. You don't have to rely on someone else. So that's, I think, a better option for people who are like internet entrepreneurs or something like that and want to travel to some country to do the business or continue with it. So Roman, moving to the next question, what type of trades can I do like when I'm registering a business? Is there a specific number of businesses or types of things I can do?
Yeah.
How does it work?
Yeah. In Slovakia, you have like free licenses and a regulated one. This and these free licenses, there are many. You can do like buying and selling products. You can like do some like brokering, like someone like
Brokerage, yeah.
like some you will buy something from someone and then you pass it to another businessman.
Yeah.
Then you can do marketing. Then you can. There is many. But there is even many like regulated. So if you want to like do reality agency like selling flats and buying and so on, with this you need to have like special license. And if ever with this license you have like special conditions. Now we have like Bitcoin. This is very popular here. Bitcoin license, and with this you need to have like someone who has a residence permit here, and he needs to have, I think it is enough high school degree. So
So it means basically if you want to be a crypto trader or I don't know like a agent or something like that, you have to have like a like a regulated license in order to
This is like regulated, so you need to like fulfill some special conditions. Sometimes these conditions are very hard to get. Sometimes it's like
depending on the industry.
Basic one. So
but in one company's registration, how many types of trades can you do, or how many categories can you select?
You can like select almost everything. Like you can have many of them. There is like some like super special one like I'm a lawyer, and with lawyer, like if you have like a company, you can do only like lawyer
Law
business.
consultations.
Yeah,
Mhm.
no, you cannot do like lawyer and selling ice cream or something like that. So,
Okay,
so
that's sad for you, I guess.
yeah. So
Yeah. Okay, that's interesting. And Roman, also give me some idea, like what are the tax benefits, or because every government wants some businesses to come into
yeah.
their country. So what are the tax benefits? What are these type of benefits that Slovakia offers to foreigners if they want to come to this country, invest in this country, open up a business or something like that? They get.
Yeah. With this sole trading, this like živnosť, it's very popular because if you are in a business where you don't have like big expenses, it's
Mm-hmm.
very good because you have like you can like put it's hard to translate something like fixed expenses or like the until 20,000 of euros. So you will earn like if you like earn 30,000 euros, then
Mm-hmm.
like until 20,000 euros, you can like say that from these 20,000 euros, 60% was my expenses,
Mm-hmm.
and it was not real expenses. You didn't spend on rent, on computer, or something like that. You will just say this is my expenses, and so the income tax you are paying like very small,
Mm-hmm.
and but you need to pay health insurance. This can be like normal
70, 80 euros.
78 euros. Social insurance is like 200 euros, but social insurance you don't pay from beginning, but after like in most cases after 1 year of like
Mm-hmm.
doing business.
But
So that's why it's super popular, this sole trading. And very good thing is like if you take this like fixed expenses, you don't need to like doing any like accountancy and bill. You just like save your invoices. You will have like your bank account like document from a bank
mm-hmm.
account, and that's all. So it's super easy,
Mm-hmm.
cheap. That's why it's like popular. But in other case, if you are in a business where your like revenues and expenses are
Mm-hmm.
like not like big difference,
Mm-hmm.
that's then it's like better maybe to have this SRO limited liability company because
Uh-huh.
the taxes are like different. But in limited liability company,
Mm-hmm.
it's different with money because this money which this company earn it's money of company, and then you need to find a way how to like take money from this company,
Like show it as salary or something like that.
yeah, to shareholder.
Uh-huh.
And this is like more tricky question. You need to
Mm-hmm.
pay for more for accountant, tax advisor, and so on.
I see. But one interesting thing, I think for first year it happened to me as well. I think up to 50,000 euros or some amount like that, it's tax free, right? Like for the first year, whatever business you do.
You have like I think it's I'm not tax advisor, so I tell only like basic which I know. I think to 5,000 in a year you don't pay like any tax.
Mm-hmm.
Then you will pay like income tax, and after I think 50,000
It's
now I'm
VAT, I think.
you need to start to pay your
VAT. Uh-huh.
VAT.
The value added tax, yeah.
Yeah.
And what about like what is the expenses to open a company, whether SRO or whether živnosť?
Yeah.
And what are like the recurring expenses? Like for example, if I personally pay my health insurance or seat money or these things,
Yeah.
how much it sums up?
Yeah. With živnosť, like if you okay, you can do it by own, but in reality it will be hard for you to do it, so it's not like possible. And it depends like which lawyer, how much money will take. In my case, it can be like for živnosť 100 euro. For this limited liability company is like between 300 and 400. So we will include it like court fee and so on. And this limited liability company, you will need to pay more money for like notary and maybe for some apostille if you are abroad, and this can be like added expenses, but this is like not some significant money. It can be few euros or something like that. It depends.
Okay, and any money for seat address or seat something?
Yeah, there is like if you have some seat here, to them, it means sorry, Slovak. If you have some building or someone who will like give you seat for this SRO company, you will not to pay need to pay anything. But with this živnosť is like tricky that you don't need to have only a seat, but you need to have some like Slovak guy who will like receiving post from office, and like I'm offering this service too. It's I don't want to be here like price list.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay, but
Yeah,
it
but
can be
it's
for seed. It can be like 20, around 20,
around 20 euros. Okay.
10, 20, 25, maybe like this.
Yeah, that is maybe I'll put it in calculation straight away, guys. So when you're opening like a proprietorship, it comes around 100 euros for making the company, and then per month you have to pay 20 euros or let's say around 20 euros for seat. If you don't have a residence, like in the sense like your own residence in Slovakia, or some of your friend is willing to take all the legal letters on your behalf and tell that yeah, this company is established over here in my home. If you don't have that, then you pay around 20 euros a month for that. So it's 100 euros of registration, 20 euros per month, and around 70 to 80 euros of your health insurance. That is mandatory. But it's on the other hand, it's mandatory that when you're in Slovak Republic or any country, you should have the health insurance.
Yeah. But after 1 year, you need to pay with this sole trading
Also,
this
social insurance.
It's like
Yes.
around 200. It all depends on how much money you will earn
In the first year. Yeah, so well, basically for the first year it means 100 euros of registration, 20 euros of seat address, and 80 euros of let's say the health insurance. It means every month you have to pay around 100 euros in order to keep the company. After first year, you have to also add the social insurance, which is about like roads, greenery, and all these things you pay for your social inclusion basically in the society. And for that you have to pay around 180 200 euros, something like that. But in the general case, the business is so nicely booming in Slovakia, you make way more than that, and you're able to pay all of these 300 or 250 euros, something like that. In case of SRO, it is basically 300 euros of let's say registration and all these court processes. Okay, and per month the same charges, 80 euros of health insurance, almost 20 euros of
Actually,
seat.
no. Like you will not pay for health insurance. It works really different in SRO because you are not paying like for yourself health insurance, but you can like. This is like more complicated question. You can hire yourself as an employee in your own company, but you can have like really short contract, labor contract. So we'll pay like only almost nothing. Like it can be like a few bucks. So, so
okay.
that's why people are opening this
SRO.
Yeah,
I see.
They want to, and you can go, and even the social security, you can go much like lower. So for me, like advice is like with živnosť, like this first year, I think is like paradise. Like for 100 euro,
you get everything.
month, you get everything, and then like income tax, it is not big. It's not big issue. And then, like, if your business is booming after 1 year or something, start to think about opening a SRO. So this is my like advice.
Guys, there are many tricks like this and many type of things that Roman knows. So contact him. His contact will be there in the description box. So you can email him, ask all these details about the things, all the shortcuts also. He knows a lot of shortcuts, trust me. So how to get through these things, like as you heard from him, you can save a few hundreds of euros. Then why not? So Roman, moving further, what type of general steps would you take, like in order to open a company? Like how long does it take generally in concern of time?
Yeah, it depends. Like if you are living here and you have this residence permanent visa and so on or not. Like this, if you are already here and you want this živnosť, so you will just need a criminal record. It depends. Like if you are living here for more time, then you need to like from Slovak post office. If you are like very freshly here, then you need to have it from your own country, and we need to do like some translation, maybe apostille or something like that. And in this živnosť, you can, if you have like all documents, you can do it 1 day even. Like it's like super quick. It depends. Sometimes if some officer are not in work and has holiday or COVID, I don't know, it will take more time. But it is like that. And with this SRO company, in reality, it can be like 1 month. So
okay, I see. So it's somewhat, let's say, 1 week to a month max.
Yeah.
In the general case.
Yeah.
Okay. And something as advice for foreigners, someone who is planning to open up any business, like what should they be careful about, or what things should they consider before opening a company?
Yeah, I will consider the first thing if what type of business I'm doing, if it's very risky or it's not risky. if it's very risky, I will go for this SRO, this limited liability company, because if it fails, you are not responsible with your own money and so on. If it's like you are some like IT guy, you are a programmer or something like that, open živnosť in the first year and then like switch to SRO because of some tax issues maybe. So like you need to like first like I will like ask some tax advisor and lawyer like what is the best and so on for me, and it depends on in every individual case is different, but it's like I'm a big fan of this živnosť like from beginning, but yeah, there is risk. So
I see. But so all in total, I think it's like you discussed all the different steps we have to take, all the different budget we are going to require, and in and out, and even for startups also it works in the same way, depending if you have shareholders, if you're alone and doing the business. So the thing is like you can basically register even business from abroad or while in Slovakia, you just get your lawyer or your accountant and will proceed with the further steps, submit all the documents, and then if you want to come to Slovakia, you can apply for a business visa. That's again a different process we will discuss someday in this video series. Which brings me, well, basically to the last question that, Roman, why do you think someone should come to Slovakia in order to start a business, do a startup, or why is it so encouraging and interesting for anyone to come over here?
this is a good question. Like I think Slovakia is a pretty good country. It's not the most wealthiest, but I think it's like really good. I will say that
Okay.
you can have like good life here. I think this is like better question for you because you are living here and I think you like it. So,
Yeah, I did.
so that's why. And there are many like foreigners and they are doing business. So I think Slovakia has some disadvantages in like doing business. There is maybe more regulations and maybe some processes are really slow, but many people are here from abroad, so I think for them they like it. So.
Yeah, and I because I am also almost a couple of years owning a business over here. So from my experience, also I would say this thing that it's actually quite swift to do business over here. Like even if you're staying abroad and you want to do business over here, it's comparatively cheaper compared to some other countries inside EU. It's cheaper to open up a company over here, to move over here, to do the business, and especially in my opinion, though we are going to have a lot of episodes about this, about the industries in Slovakia and doing business, like how are these IT industries startup atmosphere going on. But in short, like there are a lot of things to implement in Slovakia that are like new. For example, especially with IT sector, especially with internet, especially with e-commerce, there are a lot of things that you can open, which maybe requires a lot more capital when you're opening it towards Western Europe or even towards the Nordic countries or something. But in Slovakia, you can do it comparatively cheaper, and also you can use that capital wisely. And it's in the Eurozone, so why not? Because you are using the currency that majority of the EU countries are using. So that is the reason why it's easy to do the trade. And also you are in the center of Europe, well, basically. So it's easy to proceed with the trade.
Maybe I will say that my feeling is that in Slovakia there are many IT companies and this like IT sector of economy is like really growing, and for that you can like hire good employees for maybe better price than in like Western countries. So for this can be like and opening this business as I thought is not even like hard. It's like I think it's pretty like accessible to everyone.
So I think that's all from our side, guys. Hope you liked the video. Please share, comment, contact Roman if you want to open a service over here. And if you want to open a business over here, contact him. Do like the video and suggest us some further topics that you would like to listen in this particular field of business. Thank you for watching. See you.